husband is who I want to hear from.
Well, listen, I'm sorry, your mother's here too, and she's telling her shut up. I don't control your loved ones. They listen to you more than they listen to me.
Oh.
Hi, Angela, how are you?
Hi, Matt. I'm so excited.
Perfect. Where are you guys from?
Brooklyn.
Oh, good. Well, first of all, I'm glad that you're here. So first of all, your mom passed?
Yes.
She's here when I'm connecting. And did you also lose the husband as well?
Yes.
They're both here together because right away your mother was stepping forward and she's going to me, here, come here, come here. And she was pulling your husband through to be able to come through and speak. And first of all, I just have to let you know they're singing happy birthday to me. So whose birthday is it?
Oh, my birthday's Monday.
Please know that it's their way of wishing you a happy birthday. How crazy. Your mother's a hot ticket. She did not take shit from anybody. Because I see your mother, she's like this. You ever see that movie, The Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg? And Whoopi Goldberg has the whole choir singing like this. Like your mother's like this. All right, we all gonna sing happy birthday. She's like, we all gonna sing happy birthday. And she's got all these family members on the other side singing. So if it's your birthday Monday, know it's her way of acknowledging that she's there. And your mother thinks this is like gab session. She's going to me like this. She's going to me, Matt. She's like, quick, tell my daughter. Tell her everyone's here. She goes, tell her Josephine's here. Josephine.
Oh my God.
Who the hell is Josephine?
Oh, Josie's was her best friend.
She's going to be mad. Josephine's here. She's going, look. So know that her and her best friend are together on the other side.
Oh.
She's saying to me, she goes, Matt, Josie's here. Everyone's here. She goes, we're all together. And Matt, she goes, I was so upset. She goes, I never thought, she goes, that we would be reconnected, she says to me.
Oh my God.
I want you to know your husband is also stepping forward as well.
My husband is who I want to hear from.
Well, listen, I'm sorry, your mother's here too, and she's telling her shut up. I don't control your loved ones. They listen to you more than they listen to me.
Oh.
I just tell you what they're saying. Your mother's pushing your husband through. He's telling me that he just recently passed here in the physical.
Yes.
Because he's saying to me, Matt, it was through COVID, he's telling me. And he says to me when I'm connecting, he goes, Matt, he goes, I can't believe I died, he's saying to me. He showed me the pandemic connected. I see people getting sick. And I think that he had this weekend issue that he did not know about that caused his passing.
In his heart.
I don't think it was just his heart. I think your husband got sick. And I'm going to tell you why. He says to me when I'm connecting with him, he was at the doctor's not too long beforehand and everything was going well with his heart. He's telling me that was not a concern of him.
Oh my God, the doctor did tell him that his heart was good when the last time he went.
Hello, pay attention. This is why your loved ones come through, okay? Your husband tells me the reason why you are here is because you can't understand how he died. Because literally, your loved ones will show me their life. He shows me him going to the doctors. He shows me he was in good health. He shows me that his heart was strong. He shows me that his body was good. And then next thing you know, he just died.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, he was coming down with something. He was sick. When I'm talking to him, your husband's saying to me, Matt, he goes, I wasn't feeling well. He goes, for that week that I had the heart attack.
That week I wasn't home and my son found him and I never know what could happen.
We talked to him at 2 o'clock and then we hadn't heard from him. And by 6 o'clock, my husband came to check on him and he was gone. So between 2 and 6,
we don't know what happened and we can't settle.
I'm going to tell you right now, he wasn't feeling good that week. He tells me.
He would never say either. He would never tell you if he wasn't feeling well.
He didn't know. I was in Florida at my daughter's. I was away for 3 days. I came back and he was gone.
But I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is something you really need to know. This is so important. Your husband may not have talked about getting sick with things like cold, flu, things like that, but his one concern in his whole life was his heart. He was scared about his heart. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. He tells me that everybody in his family died young of heart issues. Yep. He says, heart runs in my family. So I'm going to tell you this right now because he tells me, Matt, he says, if I were to know or I were to feel that it was his heart, that there was something heart related, he would have went to the doctors. He would have called the doctor. He would have called 911. He would have went. And that's why he's leading me to believe that it was something else.
We saw him the night before and
he wasn't feeling good.
He was tired. He came from movie night at our house, And then he went home, and then the next day, you know, it was just so sudden.
That would be why. So no, it's his way of just acknowledging that. And you know, this is why I see it's good to put the pieces together.
Yes.
Because when I'm connecting with him, this is not like normally when I feel heart attacks, I mean, I do a million readings like that, right? Where my heart, sometimes people have shoulder pains, some people have heart pains, some people have indigestion. That's not like this. I feel like I'm coming down with something. That's what he's making my body feel right now when I'm connecting. But he says to me, he wants you to know there was no way, unfortunately, that you would have been able to save him here in this world. And I'm going to tell you why, because even if you got him to the doctors, even if you brought him for an appointment, he couldn't get an appointment, he's telling me. He's telling me that, you know, during that time, during that pandemic, hospitals were full, everything was full, nobody would even see you. So no, it's his way of letting you know. He goes, Matt, he goes, no matter how many times they go through this, he goes, I don't want them doing this. He goes, I don't want them going back through my passing and thinking about this again and again and again and again. He says, I want them instead, he says, to think about all the good times that we had with one another. He says, I got to see my grandchildren, he's telling me. He says, I got to be a part, he says, of my family, he says, for so long. He says, and more importantly, he said, I want to let you know I'm still with you right here and right now. Because he's bringing that up. Did somebody make decorative pillows?
The bears. We made bears for the children. Al, come here, Al. Bring your bear.
Wait a minute, was it out of his clothes?
Yes.
Oh my God, I made this. These are his shirts. I made one for each of his grandkids.
That's crazy. Sorry, I saw somebody going and stuffing something. I thought he was showing me pillows.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, they hugged them all night.
These are the poppy bears.
That's beautiful. When you made that with his clothes, no, it's his way of bringing that through and letting you know that, because he shows me that you have them on the couches, he's telling me.
Yeah.
And he says to me that they line them up. So those bears watch TV with your kids, because he's acknowledging this.
The grandbaby, Alessandra.
She sleeps with him.
So know that the one thing that he's acknowledging from the other side is he's there with your mother. He wants to let you know your mother's driving him crazy, by the way.
Oh,
He says to me,
he
Matt, he goes, I love this woman, but she's a pain in the ass. He's going to me.
It's so true.
He says to me, he says, when he was here, he used to have to do these random things for your mother, all right? Like she used to want him to hang pictures, all right? And he says to me, he goes, you know, he goes, I die. He goes, and she still has me doing the same shit, Matt. She's ordering me around in heaven like she did here in this world. Hang this picture here, hang this picture here.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt.
Listen, he goes, I want to let you know one thing. He goes, I will never leave you. He says, enjoy all this time with one another. He goes, I'm so sorry that you found me. He goes, I wish I could take that away of what you saw. He says, but I want to let you know one thing. He says, I would have rather passed the way that I did with nobody there. He says, than with you trying to get me help and having to watch me pass.
Oh, I thought that would be, yes.
So no, it's his way of acknowledging that when he died, I'm going to tell you right now, he didn't feel anything.
He didn't feel anything, thank God. We weren't there. I felt so bad.
He says to me, all I felt was very tired, Matt. He goes, I felt tired. And then next thing you know, he goes, it's like I fell asleep and woke up in heaven. That's what he's acknowledging.
Oh, God.
He goes, I felt like I was sleepwalking. He says, but I am okay. He says, I am on the other side and my soul is with you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.